What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for a strategy with the ticker symbol MSTR. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So let's see what the market participants have been doing and where price is most likely headed next. So it looks like price is starting to decisively break through this downward sloping trend line, which is a very good sign. It looks like yesterday we did break out. Maybe it was a back test, and now today we're seeing follow through to the upside, which is a very good sign. So again, is it guaranteed we continue higher? There's no 100% certainty in the markets anywhere, but this is a very good sign. This is the start of what we wanted to see. We want to see price get outside of that downward sloping trend line and start, rallying up higher towards the prior highs. So this is a good start, and it has a long ways to go. My targets are in the 4 digits. So yeah, this is good, but it's nothing to where I'm expecting it to go. So it still has a long journey to reach those price targets that I envision that the bulls can get to. But overall, this is a good start. Nice break of the trend line. I wanted to stay above this 320 level because it looks like it was prior support that turned into most recent resistance. And if price does camp back down to test it, I wanted to see support from it. So we might not even get a drop. We might just continue to see price rally higher. There is this nice upward sloping trend line in play right over here. So let's see if this continues just to fire up higher or not. Let's take a look at Bitcoin's chart. Before I go over Bitcoin, just a reminder that I do have a TradingView affiliate link in my description below where you guys can save some money if you want to get a subscription to TradingView. It's the software that I use to do my technical analysis. Very professional, reliable, highly recommended. So link in the video description below if you guys want to save some money on a TradingView subscription. Another thing is that I will be off of YouTube from the 27th of April till May 9th. I will be out of the country in Japan, so I won't be making videos, but I will probably maybe make one last one on Saturday, maybe just to give like a long-term outlook. It won't change that much, but we'll see. So let's take a look at Bitcoin's chart. Bitcoin is pumping up higher. So it's at 91,000 right at this moment. My target is 95,375, and it's supposed to get there by Thursday or Friday this week. So probably by the end of this week, we can get there. It looks like there's also some stop losses right above this swing high right here, which coincides with that measurement target. There was some stop losses here, and you could see that we had a nice big green candle. The bulls hit the stop losses, and it added fuel to the fire. So that's why we see a nice big breakout above the swing because there's a lot of stop losses that were hit. So it looks very good, looking like it wants to move up higher. We're above this bullish trend line, definitely in play now. We have this measurement target in play. There is some minor resistance, possibly at this $92,000 level. This was the prior breakout zone. So we might see some minor resistance there. But if not, I'm expecting price to reach that $95,000 level and then reach the all-time high very shortly. So that's all I have for Bitcoin. Also looking very bullish, which helps pump up MicroStrategies or strategies bags. Again, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You really need to understand Bitcoin. It's not a technology and it's not an investment. It's not a speculation. It's a whole new monetary system. It's the first the world has ever seen. It's the first humanity has ever seen where it's a honest ledger, meaning, there's a limited supply. There's no one in control of it, no government, no group of people, no corporation who's in control of the money like they are in control of all the other monies or fiat currencies we technically use. It's not even money. If you really think about it, it's fiat currency. So if you really understand Bitcoin and you understand MicroStrategy is building on top of a new layer of new financial structure, then you can see that there is a lot of opportunity here. So that's how I'm looking at MicroStrategy or strategy. They're basically starting out. Let's say like Tesla was kind of like the pioneer, to mass produce electric cars and bring it to people. Well, MicroStrategy is like the same way. It's a pioneer in a Bitcoin treasury company. They're the leaders. It's hard to catch up. Tesla probably has the best data on self-driving in the world, and they could eventually lease that information. They could rent that information out to other car manufacturers. So either way, I'm just saying that MicroStrategy is a leader, is a pioneer in a Bitcoin treasury company, which is the future. If you understand Bitcoin, then it's inevitable what's going to happen. Because look at the alternative. The alternative is, are you saying that the US dollar is going to get stronger over time and your purchasing power is going to increase? You really think that? I don't think so. I would not bet, with that. I would bet against that. And betting against that is basically buying Bitcoin. So the US dollar is not going to increase in purchasing power in the long term. It's actually going to get exponentially worse as the financial system comes to an end sometime in our lifetime. We don't know exactly when, but most likely it's going to be in our lifetime. As long as you're below, let's say, 60 years old, you probably will experience, what's going to come. So now is the time to prepare. You buy Bitcoin, not financial advice. I would personally buy Bitcoin. I would only own a company which has Bitcoin on their balance sheet. And one of the best ones is MicroStrategy, because the hurdle rate of inflation is double digits. It's not really 2 or 3%. That was the metric 20 years ago. Now it's probably 6, 7, 8, maybe even 10%, 12%, in some aspects. So a company would need to get more than that just to like have a slight profit. Or in real terms, they're break even or losing money. In nominal terms, yeah, they could be, earning money, but in real terms, they might be losing money, even though they're profitable. So the hurdle rate is about, let's just say 12%. So Bitcoin is appreciating every year on average, way more than that. And MicroStrategy owns that. So basically, that's their product. They just hold this product and it appreciates much faster than the money is devaluing itself. So MicroStrategy looking very bullish technically and fundamentally. Looking at the weekly chart, nice start to the week. We still have 3 days left, so this can continue much higher. Looking at the log scale, nice decisive break of the downward sloping trend line. Looks very good. And looking for higher prices. Let's say we just do a repeat of about September to about November. We can copy those copy those bars. So copy those bars over here. You see that this is a direct copy, something like this. You drag it over, and let's say we have started that move up higher. That can get to $1,500 by July. And that's exactly where my target is at anyway, too. So if it does something similar like it did before, we have one leg up right here, second leg up, boom, right at the same area and price level. So measurement target is right at that $1,500 level. And if we just do something we already did before, then it can get very quickly to $1,500 by, I say, July. Again, not guaranteed, but it's probably one of the highest probability targets you can think of. So we have this trend line right here. We have this trend line right here, still above the bullish trend line, and definitely in play because we're seeing a nice push off of it. We're seeing a nice rejection off of that trend line, which is a very good sign. We're not seeing a consolidation at the trend line. So it looks very good for higher prices. Looking for all-time high next. Looking for $1,500 next. And then after that, $1,500 level is met. There's probably a good chance that we do see another large drop, something like that. Or maybe not, it won't take that long. Maybe if it goes into maybe October and then we see another quick move up, something like that. That's typically how trends work. It's just going to get more and more exponential before it finally collapses. We'll see how it happens. But as right now, 343 today, $25 gain. Looking for a $50 gain, $100 gain in the future. $25 will just be a rounding error in the near term. So again, very bullish for MicroStrategies. Practically the only stock I hold because I believe in Bitcoin. I personally would not hold anything that does not have Bitcoin on their balance sheet. It's just an uphill battle. I don't know what else to say. You're gonna hold Bitcoin, and yes, what if it doesn't go up? Well, again, you don't really understand it at that point. It's going to continue to go up. It has a finite supply, and it's desirable. So that means that it's just basic supply and demand at that point. So that's all I have for MicroStrategy on the daily weekly charts. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.